your nib's too slow and your ink won't flow, here's one of the places that you can go. Larry is here to help you through with Mr. Announcer and Cubby too. It's Larry's Fountain Pen Reviews.
Hey everybody, how are we doing today? Welcome to Larry's Fountain Pen Review. I am Larry Baronis, your host here in Fort Worth, Texas. How are you doing today? So hey, I have really an exciting review on an exciting fountain pen that I'm going to do. It may be a little lengthy, but not too lengthy, but it's going to be interesting because I'm going to show you what you can use for this pen, because after some exploring, question asking, investigation, I got the answers to put all this together. That, at least for me, was very important because I'm using this pen. So, I believe I got a pen a few days ago in the mail, and didn't you sign for it?
Yes, I did sign for it.
Yeah, and there's no name, but I think it came from UK or somewhere. Remember?
UK, yes.
So, I opened it up and everything. I just blah 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 blah, and there was a note in there, and it was from Anonymous. And do you remember everything it said? I'm kind of vaguely on it.
They had the pen for 5 or 6 years or so and wanted to reward you or gift you for your contributions to the fountain pen community. So they decided to give you this pen.
Yeah, I remember that, and that was like blew me away. I was like stunned. And you know what? It made me feel good. To receive any pen, it doesn't have to be high end, middle end. It can be $1.99, 99-cent pen. I'm just that way. It just, the person thought I was worthy of it and send it to me. And to that person, when you're watching this video, thank you so much. And you hit it right on the nail, whoever you are. Okay, so let's get on with the review, but before we do, let me mention one of my friends, Doug Stillwagon, went to Dallas. He had to do some errands or whatever there and stopped by the Montblanc, as he always does, and he picked me up a bottle of permanent black. Now, the deal was, when Doug was there, he was talking to the salesman there, and I was looking for, there was a certain blue that I wanted, and the guy didn't really understand him, and Doug was in a hurry. He had a business appointment to make, so Doug just said, just give me some ink, and the guy put this down. Fortunately, I didn't have the permanent black, so here it is, and I thought I'd mention that. So I'm thankful for that. Some people say ink's ink, and some people say no, it's not, and some people say I like that, I don't like that. And I can understand that. So let me just go ahead and pull this out right now. I do like the bottles. I love the bottles. I love the packaging this comes in. So, beautiful bottle. Reminds me of a lady's high heel shoe. Put on your high heel sneakers. Don't you know you're going to knock them dead. All right, now. Woo. All right, so this pen came in the mail, and so did these cartridges. And, there was a note in there said that they were putting in, they had 3 cartridges left. I remember that, so here they are, 3. No, they're 4, I'm sorry, I lied, 4. and they're corn poppy red, I believe. Yeah, corn poppy red. Another of my favorite Montblanc color. It just pops to me. I love corn poppy red. So let's go and focus on this beautiful fountain pen. You guessed it, Montblanc, baby. Bam! Right there. Yeah. Alrighty. Alright, get them hormones kicked in. Let's go. Phew. Alright. Nice, basic cardboard sleeve, Montblanc on there. And as I carefully take out the ninth wonder of the world, set that aside. And you have your little guide, service guide there with all the goodies in it. Okay, so, okay. It was purchased on 11/2/14. And the name of the pen I can't tell you because I'll give it away. So, nice leather red case, standard Montblanc case that these pens come in with the Montblanc emblem. And let's open her up and let's go for a ride. Bam! Montblanc nicely embedded in the back inside the pen case. Foam all around this beautiful pen to keep it securely in place to make sure it's not going to flop around anywhere. Let's take this beauty out. Let the show begin. Beautiful, stunning fountain pen. The name of the fountain pen, if you haven't already guessed it, is the Montblanc Starwalker. Launched back in around, 2003, I believe. The material is a precious resin, highly polished with the platinum plated clip and the rings. Has a ring right down here at the bottom of the cap. Then there's a more narrow ring but right below that one. And you go down the barrel, then you see another ring here. Another wide ring there. And then a ring here. Nice looking, stunning Starwalker fountain pen. Let's go up the top and see where all the business is at right here. I do like the shape of the clip. Have a good close-up on that one. Let's get a good close-up on this pen. And let's see if we can get some of the detail here on top of the clip. It does say, get my eyes working here. It has a number, MB, I guess from Montblanc, GB. It gives some letters there. Then it has 3 lines going horizontal. Then it has Montblanc. All the way around it there. Then let's go to the very top of that finial. Let's see if we can see that. Can you see that any better, Mr. Announcer?
No, the magnifier's in the way.
Well, that's why I had it there. Okay, now the snow cap kind of floating around there on top. That is stunning. That is absolutely cool. Beautiful. Beautiful fountain pen. Now, the length of the pen closed is 137 millimeters or 5.39 inches. when you post the pen, 148 millimeters or 5.83 inches. And this pen, or even the newer ones that are out, can use a Pelican or Faber-Castell converter, which I have some Faber-Castells here. I will show you about putting the converter into it because I didn't never know that until Juice Appleboom was talking about it in one of his videos on the new Starwalker that come out, that you could use a converter, blah, blah, blah. So I got a hold of Juice and he emailed me back and told me what to use. So thank you, Juice from Appleboom. Appreciate all the help that you give me through the years. So the color is black, and the material of the pen is a precious resin. Beautiful. You got the silver trim going on. And the nib sizes that it can come in is extra fine, fine, medium, and broad. And I believe you can get different size nibs, but you would have to wait for the nibs. Let's say you order one out of Appleboom store in the Netherlands, and you ask for an oblique nib or a double broad or whatever. If they don't have it in stock, they have to send out for it from Montblanc to get it in to change out the nib. So that happened years ago for me. Then I had to wait an extra week or so till Appleboom got the nib in from Montblanc, and then they packed it up and sent it to me. So the Montblanc name is embossed here, and like I said, in the very top. Let's see if we can show that. Can you really get a good look at that?
Try setting it down on the pad.
Let me put
Having trouble focusing. No light.
light. Okay.
Okay, yes, there.
Okay, great.
And I'm showing my age, but that the clear thing on top reminds me of Robbie the Robot.
Robbie the Robot. You know, that's right. Good old Robbie. I never thought of that one. And you know, when I see the name Starwalker, I automatically associate it with Star Wars. But it's not. So, you know, the Starwalker designed elements will be about the future, amplifying the engineering capabilities of the main. And the collection is themed around space, exploration, space. And how does that Star Trek goes?
Space, the final frontier.
Yes, thank you. The final frontier, right here. And it has the dome up here with the reminiscent to the clouds, just as the astronauts would have seen the Earth, you know, when they made that first visit to the moon back in, what, 50 years ago? Was that, what, around 1969?
68, I think.
I think it says here 69. So the Montblanc Starwalker fountain pen has a 14K gold nib, and this one has a medium. Doesn't come with a converter, but the anonymous, like I said, did send me the cartridges, but thanks to Juice Appleboom, he informed me what converters I could use for it. So Montblanc's been, you know, a leader in the world of luxury symbols of quality and fountain pen status since 1908. It's quite a long time. Beautiful fountain pen. So let's go ahead and show you the converter. Let's go ahead and unscrew the pin, and we're going to post it first. Here's a little snap, and those rings right here is where it secures the cap. Bam, love that snap. Okay. Yeah, the cap does turn around and screws in. Bam, look at that. Now it's not going nowhere, and the clip is perfectly in line with the nib. The weight of the pin is 26 G's. Nice weight. And you go down the barrel, there is just a very minor step off, but there's nothing sharp or annoying to bother you when you write. And the grip's not a big section, and it has these little grooves that go around the grip section so your fingers won't slip down off the grip section. And some people tend to hold their pins higher, because I notice, I hold my pen right here at like this angle when I write, and at times I find myself holding it here. It doesn't bother me. And let's look at this nib. This is a 14K 585 Montblanc. This is a medium nib, like I said, and there is the feed. So let's open the Starwalker and check the insides. Nothing. So, options: cartridge, Montblanc cartridges, or Montblanc ink. I got the ink ready. So, let's take out, this is the Faber-Castell. So these aside. Push in, and it is in there. So, bam, take that out. So that's going to work. And here's this other Faber-Castell I'm going to try as well. I don't have a Pelican cartridge. I may need to get one. Now this probably won't work, but we're going to find out. That one fits well too. Let's see if it'll fit. Wow, okay. Well, that's cool. That one fits too. Well, I'm glad there are converters to, I can use either one. I'll put this one back. To put into this pen. Now, it gives more options when you are using the Starwalker now. For people that like to use both converters, or ink converters, or just ink converters, there you are. So we have options now. We're not just stuck to cartridges. Put this jewel right here. So let's go ahead, and while we have her out, let's ink up this beauty with some Montblanc Permanent Black. That's a nice feel. And I'll do it again. And there's an even nicer feel. And I'll expel a few drops of ink. And I'll go ahead and set that aside and cover my ink bottle up, because I'm accident prone. And let's go ahead and clean off the grip section. Then I'll do a writing sample. You know, I have been thinking about getting this pen for years, but I wasn't really sure yet because it was at the time just a cartridge. But I was saying, well, you know what? I guess I'll try it anyway, even though it just uses a cartridge. And then I was watching Just Appleboom do his review and take on the new Starwalker, and then he mentioned that you can use a converter, and so the rest is history. So, all right, my friends, what do you say? Let's do some writing in my endless notebook here. I really do like this notebook. Cool notebook. Okay. If you're wondering where I got mine from, I picked mine up from Federalist Pens and Paper. So, let me see. This is the Montblanc. Starblanc. Isn't that something? I just have Star Wars on the mind, on the brain, in the head. And we'll just do a few little S's. And wet test. Nice, wet, smooth nib. No problems whatsoever. Continuous writing without any ink starvation. No hesitation. It just sails right across the paper like a nib's supposed to. And this is how I like them. Let's try some reverse writing. And you can get some different line variation. Fast writing. I could do this all day long. Really has a beautiful feel in the hand, and the nib just sails across the paper endlessly.
It's very smooth sounding.
It is. It's just a delightful pen to use. It's, wow. Seriously, I'm just, you know, I'm impressed. I do have some other Montblancs, and when I get any pen, really, I expect it to do one thing right. And I want my pen hopefully to write correctly, because that's the whole heart of the pen. Smooth. Smooth's a must. I don't like scratchy pens. Now, there are some pens that are meant to be have good feedback. I'm not into dry nibs. That's a big turnoff. But this pen delivers. So, there you have the famous Montblanc Starwalker. Beautiful, stunning, fits nicely in the hand. You can use Montblanc cartridges or a converter, either the Pelican converter or the Faber-Castell converter. Either one of these. So, that, my friends, is going to wind up this review, which I had a lot of fun doing and hanging out with you guys. You guys are outstanding. You guys make the scene. Can you dig it? Knew that you could. So, wash those hands. Stay this distance. Wear your mask. Follow the rules. Let's fight the virus together. We can control the virus. Let's not let the virus control us. Be safe, peace, and a lot of love, and some good old pen bug hugs to each and every one of you. Oh, by the way, if you haven't subscribed to my channel yet, and you just found it, then subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. While you're at it, hit the little bell. That's going to notify you when I do my pen reviews. And by the way, if you're not aware yet, I'm also doing now the Zoom Pen Hangout. So, Mr. Announcer, how would somebody find the Zoom Pen Hangout?
In our description, we have the codes for the room. So you'd simply go to Zoom and type them in, and you would go into the waiting lobby in order to be connected. Now we'll have the schedule posted in the description of the upcoming meetings. I don't think there's one immediately, but we just look in the description for those.
And last but not least, the clip works fine in the shirt. Nice and secure in your shirt. So, you want to keep your eyes and ears open, because I will be having a guest back on my Zoom Pen Hangout. It's going to be tomorrow. Tomorrow is what, Wednesday? Yeah, and I think it's going to be at 6 p. Central Time. But I'll be putting it out as soon as I am sure of the time and everything. It's going to be Frank from Federalist Pens, but a whole new ball game. Yep, it's going to be different. It's going to be dynamite. It's going to be exciting. It's going to be real. So you want to keep your eyes open for that. So, friends, I'm done. Have a great, fabulous day. God bless you. Bye-bye. Starwalker out. Ta-da!